Yes, so I'm standing here as a government team. Today I want to deliver about this house will actively encourage women not to have children. So our agency here is having a children or not is a right. So we can force women to always having a child because it is their personal decision and it is their personal right. So we can enforce women to do that. And our goals here is to prove to the society nowadays that the careers is very important for women's life. Besides being having a children. So we have to define what is child-free, and we have to differentiate from childlessness. So child-free is a condition of being free without children, and the woman implies that everyone who doesn't have a children and don't have an urge to have them. It's Between a society demand, woman is having a stereotype that woman is always being labeled as a mother. But it's not true because if you think that being a woman with no children or child-free woman is something new, you were 100% wrong because we have known since the late 1800s, European women began to limit their childbearing, and within marriage, even they have fertile years. So that stereotype is very old, and that's not something new. Motivated by that, we know that women had a choice and women has a right to decide because it's their own personal body and it's their own decision to not having a children. And why? Firstly, a woman wants to focus on career. Why is career? Because career is make a woman's financial more stable. Because when we as a woman have a job, we get a job as important factor of our life. We get some benefits such like it will fulfill our desire and it will attain confidence as a woman. So we don't depend on our husband or another family members, and it will gain any self-respect because if a woman gaining self-respect for having a great career, it will impact on their social status. Besides, if a woman wasn't ready enough to be a mother, it will lead into cruelty toward children, and it will lead to abuse of children. And the possibility of children abuse is very high because if everything we are not prepared, it will affect our mental and affect our social. So if a woman can control their own responsibility to having children, it's better to women to have a great career. Thank you.
Jesus would actively encourage women to not have children. In here, we should agree because we are too selfish to have children, on how the children never want to be happen in this world because they happen because to our selfish. In here, what happened in the woman is have mental issues because the mental issues in here is because the woman is take care about children. If they have the mental issues because like they are feel burden and stresses or because they never have a children before. In here, the woman is already access to have to abuse the children. On how to abuse the children is something very false because the idea the woman as the mom in here they must take care not to abuse the children. That's why in here if you are a criticism no will be decreased about the idea the abuse towards the children. In here, let's say too much happen case come from the economical sector. For example, if you are low in low poverty, you will live in the poor society. And in here you will never best enough to give toward your children like nutrition, and in here you will be the idea the stunting will be happen in our status quo too much. Like we want to prevent about the idea stunting in our status quo right now. That's why the idea of stunting will be more happen if we have children in low poverty, and in here will be more happen and bring too much burden to us. In here, the burden of children because we just feed them and they never give it back to us because they will never work in their early age. That's why we take children is we have lost much money because if they see to fulfill their need, to fulfill their nutrition, that's why that in here no beneficially we to have children. And let's see comparatively, if the children in the women in here, they focus to their job and not be time toward the children, and in here they will be progressively to have their fulfill their need and their money. And let's say the comparable the parent who have already to work and have a baby, in here then they will confused because they must take care and loving their baby, but they must fulfill their economical need. That's why in the baby is just a burden because if the woman more care about the baby, they will be fired, and in the woman already stresses because they already cannot fulfill what they need and the baby need. That's why in the 12 children is very not just beneficial and just crush our economy. And in here, let's see on how the parent is the more important. About if you want to be a mother, you must have too much time to babysit your children, right? In here, if you are as the caring woman, you will never do that because you will have a duty day in 3 months only. That's why in here you will be not have you will give the responsibility toward the baby sister because you will never have responsibility better. You will never have children anymore because you have never responsibility and the children is